Hello, it's Bill with Colorado 4x4 Van, out here at Van headquarters today. Yesterday I made a trip down to southern Colorado and picked up a project for the winter. I'm still doing some research on it, but it is a late-40s tin can, canned ham, whatever you want to call it, trailer. I'm gonna need some repairs. Some broken glass here. These windows are pretty cool. Got some old school electric. And there's the propane there. Did find the old wheel inside for the jack. Has a cool little features here. This is take water in here. There's a sink inside. This is for a drain that you'd run out to the bushes or something. Hook goes up to that. And this little plug pulls out. That's where you plug in your electric. Right there. And it all works inside. There's 4 lights and a couple of plugs. Not grounded, and I'll probably have to go over it and I'll put that in later. And rewire the inside, because it's, like I said, it's probably 70 years old. Bless me. Some damage on the door here, have to be repaired. Looks like it got hit. Have to replace a window here. And you can tell it's old because just one tail light, no signals. So that's how you can tell it's probably 40s, maybe as late as 50, 52, but by 55 they were doing turn signals. So it's pretty old. And the worst of the damage is back here. This window, which is inside here, got water in it, and this is, a guy got it and he started tearing it out. Decided it was too much for him, and so here I am. But I'll show you inside. Has the original handles in here. I'll have to tighten them up, but so there's the back window and the screen door that'll go here. This side's cabinets is still here. You got a porcelain sink here, and there's where the water hooked up to, so you just ran that and it drained outside. It has the original gas stove here, and then copper propane lines go up to the light there. So when you didn't have shore power, there's one of the outlets that I talked about. There's another one over here. And there are 4 of these lights, and they work, and then each of them has an outlet on the side too. But they do work. I plugged it in and checked that. So there's most of the damage back there. So that's going to have to be replaced. I'm going to have to take the skin off and replace that. But nothing I can't handle. There used to be a cabinet here that was taken out. And I'm not sure if I'll put that back or not. I haven't decided what the layout's going to be, but there'll definitely be a full-size bed back there. I haven't decided about a loft up there yet for storage or a kid's bed. There you have your hanging clothes closet. Separated drawers. Still some old camping stuff in here. Under here is where you can see, oh, if I could get to it. So you can see where the copper, that pipe outlet comes in, goes up to the valve up here, and then the rubber hose that's laying there, and that would go from there to the drain over there. And I guess you originally would just run that out to the bushes and let that run outside. But there was never an ice box. There is a pan here, but I don't think that was ever for an ice box because this cabinet looks original. So that's that. Here's the 2 seats for the, got an old battery, old garden hose for the plumbing just mentioned. I don't know if that's part of the stove or what that is there. But yeah, that's one seat. This is the other seat. There'd be a table goes in the middle, just like a lot of these canned hams. And I think there was a vent hood here for the stove, because there's a roof vent going out there. But you still got the overhead cabinets here. You have to replace a lot of this. So you're working. Your working roof vent there. That'll be updated, of course. And here's the old furnace, which is massive. It's an international brand. Hopefully that'll help me to figure out what age it is. I'm just gonna a jar cap there, and I'm not sure if that's a fuel tank or fuel oil or what that is. Haven't done a lot of research on it yet. But the floors and frame are solid. You have a very little bit of surface rot on the plywood back there, but I drilled through it and it's solid. The wiring ought to be replaced. I'm not sure if that's the wiring there or not. That goes outside. I think that's the DC wiring there. And I have not tried to hook that up yet. So anyway, this is going to be the winner. Once the flip's done, I'll make room in the shop here. We'll bring it in, and over the winter, I've always wanted to do an old camper like this, and this one, the price was low enough, and it's the right age that I decided to take it on. Hopefully we'll be successful. That's the update here from Van Headquarters. See you next time.